Howdy y'all, Ego here. Just want to say thank you to all of the subscribers. You liking, sharing, commenting on the videos goes a huge way, helps us grow, helps us provide you with more awesome game content. Today's video is the first impressions of Ghost of Tsushima after about 15 hours. So I really appreciate you stopping in and playing some games with us. Let's get into it. In a while, my original computer wasn't cutting it, so I had to get a new one. But we're back with a new PC and a new setup. Today I'd like to give my first impressions of a Ghost of Tsushima after about 15 hours. I'm playing on hard on my main account, and for the streams I'm playing on normal. Anyway, let's get into it. Look, first off, the game loads extremely fast. It loads the longest when you first boot up, but afterwards it's pretty smooth. Even a game over just fades to black and comes back very quickly. Also, surprisingly, is the file size at about 35 gigs. It should leave you room for a lot of your other games. Now, Jin himself, he's actually pretty solid, light but not floaty. Now y'all know what I mean when the character just feels light, like there's no weight to them. Other times the character's too heavy and just seems to slog around. He responds very quickly to your commands, and his animations are solid and so smooth, where he really looks and moves like a highly trained fighter. The game's also very atmospheric. The colors of the world really draw you in. The art style, being very realistic but romanticized, lends to the cinema feel of the game. Every single frame and camera angle you can imagine up on the big screen or as a poster. The music really lends itself to the mood of the game. When you're exploring, it is nice and easy with a nice mix of what I assume are traditional instruments and more modern ones, but then kicks into a very big, more open sounding score for combat to add to the feel of the game. Now, as the combat isn't really hack and slash but more deliberate, the music should fit that, and I really believe it does very nicely. Even just riding across the open world feels truly epic, as the landscape seems to just open up for you, but you'll quickly wind up in a dense forest or near a river wondering what's over there. Changing it up a bit, the wandering around of a village is more quiet and moody. The villagers greet you and actually know your name, which is really cool. Swiping down on the touchpad makes Jin bow to give respect, and the NPCs acknowledge that in various ways, being given respect in turn or wishing Jin well on his journey, among other things. You can also hear them telling stories about you and your companion Yuna as you explore the village. A very nice touch. The game also seamlessly transitions from cutscenes to gameplay, usually in a spot where I'm tempted to take a picture. And the photo mode, man, that's a video in itself. Now, onto Jin's sword. It feels great and actually fucking sharp. The game does not hold back with the blood and actually feels like a damn sword, not a baseball bat. On my regular account, I'm playing on hard difficulty, and it's tough. Using the parry, being patient, and knowing when to switch stances is really key to success. On the streams, I'm playing on normal, and the game is a lot more forgiving and actually seems to be the ideal way to play, but I guess most games are nowadays. One little quality of life mechanic is you don't have to stop to grab items, plants, flowers, or supplies. You don't even have to get off your horse. Hell, you don't even have to stop running to get on your horse. So that's really cool. The game also has excellent animation. It offers two options of display, higher frame rate or higher resolution. I prefer to play with the higher frame rate option, and the game is buttery smooth. It's hard for me to tell if there are any drops, but an overall solid experience. Now to recap, the game is absolutely gorgeous, beautiful graphics that really just pulls you in, makes you want to explore, fitting music, the sword really feels sharp, and with combat that rewards skill. Now, exploration is organic, so And this is just a first impressions video. It's not a review or anything. I'm really enjoying the game and would definitely recommend it to anyone that likes open world RPGs. I've not done much of the story, so I won't really comment on that. I usually spend a lot of time exploring the open world and doing side missions before I really dive into the story of a game. Anyway, that's all for today. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. If you didn't like the video, thanks for hanging out and talking games with us. Make sure you comment. You sharing, liking, commenting, all that stuff really helps us out. Like I said, we'll be doing videos Monday and Friday, so subscribe for that. Really appreciate y'all taking the time to kick back and talk some games with us. This has been Positive Ego, signing off. You're beautiful. Stay true to yourself.